Hey, what's up guys? Just wanted to record a quick video here. Hopefully this helps somebody. I've found a lot of things on YouTube to be helpful as far as reviews go for different cases and different items and cell phones and things like that. So I thought I would try and return the favor for somebody looking for a case for their new Note 7. The Note 7 is supposed to launch here. Their release party per se is on the 2nd of August, and then who knows what's going to happen, if it's going to be out mid-August, the end of August, maybe it launches on the 2nd. But either way, I want it to be prepared for when I get mine and have a case from day one. So what I wanted to say is, first of all, the case choices, the reason I chose these three cases is typically I like a very minimalistic type of case. I do want a little bit of protection on the cell phone, but very, very minimal in most cases. I don't like a very thick case, nor do I really need it because honestly, I don't drop my phone very often, but if I do, I just want that little bit of protection. So the three cases that I chose from Amazon are the two brands here, the Spigen or Spigen, and then Ringkey, depending on how you pronounce them. The first one here is the Liquid Crystal Slim and Soft. The second one is the Ultra Hybrid. It says air cushion technology, military grade. That's interesting. And then the third, I'll kind of get close here, is the Crystal View for the Note 7 in the eco packaging. So I've already taken these out of the package and I put them underneath, and I'll just kind of buzz through each one just to give you guys an idea. So again, if anybody's in my shoes, they're looking for a thin case, and you know what would my recommendation be? I did get a second opinion from my wife on this. She's also a Samsung fan, so we've gone through a few cases for her S series phones. I'll go through each one and then I'll give you my pick. The first is the Slim and Soft. So this particular case, I'll try and get close here, is about as minimalistic as I could find between these three cases. What I do like about this case, I'll see if I can get a little shot of the side here. There's no cutouts for the buttons, but that's pretty usual in these cases. It is ultra thin. If you look at the camera protection, it's undetermined right now whether or not the camera lens is going to poke through. I found a lot of times in these very, very thin cases that the camera lens is just off the table by just a hair, just enough to keep it from scratching. So without the actual phone, it's hard to tell if this would be a winner because I need it to keep the camera off the table. That's about as thick. That's about my perfect thickness. If I could say, I would have the case just keep the camera off just a hair, and I would probably call it my favorite case. But again, without having this on, it's hard to tell. Here you can see the cutouts on the bottom, which will be obviously for the new Note. So it does look like the speakerphone is on the bottom. Thank you, Samsung, for that. I'm rocking the Note Edge right now, and the speaker is on the back, which is quite annoying. So that case, this is it feels good. My favorite thing about it, my wife said this too, was that it was almost like a tactile feel. So I think it would stay in your hands very well. The next case, and I almost have to do this together because the next two cases are so close together. The Air Cushion Ultra Hybrid. Just doing a little comparison between the two that we just looked at, or the Liquid Crystal Slim and Soft and the Ultra Hybrid. This is just all in all a little bit thicker. You can see almost, let me line these up here. You can see in the bottom the thickness. Hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of an idea about how thick they are. And then you can clearly see the camera protection, how thick that is compared to this guy. Very, very thin. This one's pretty thick. So this one's guaranteed to protect the camera. It's a little bit more rigid like this. If I squeeze it, it's pretty flexible. pretty flexible and soft, and then this has more of a firm feel to it. And then apparently has a little backer pad that you can remove when you're ready to rock the case. I was interested in this little air technology. Obviously, it's clearly a novelty. And what that is, if I can zoom right in here, there's like a little lip on the edge right on the end there, and that's their little fancy air pad technology. My phone's not quite zooming in, but you guys will get the picture. Anyway, it seems like it has that almost all around the edge of the case, like it would have a little bit of padding. There's almost like a lip on the outside of this guy. If my phone will focus, there it goes on the bottom. It's getting a little bit of a focus here, but all in all, just thicker case, more rigid compared to this. This just feels good all in all. It feels like a thin, very minimalistic. And then last but not least, the Crystal View. So this guy, let me move this. This came in the packaging. This is a little thing that came with to show you how to cut out your own little backgrounds or whatever. This is like your template, so you can cut your own fun thing and stick it in the case like that, I'm guessing. Anyway, so this guy is so close to this other one that we just looked at, the Ultra Hybrid, but you can see it's a little bit thinner. If you're looking at the top here and the side, little bit thinner. The bottom corner though does look a little bit thicker, so it's like up for determination. That what my wife looked at was the cutouts, and she said the cutouts seem to match the phone a little bit better. If you look here, it's almost like an oval cutout on this, and here you have like a more of a circle cutout. She thought that was going to mirror the phone a little bit better. The sides are a little bit thinner. Damn phone. Sides are a little bit thinner here, this side compared to this side, and I'm continuously trying to keep this focus for you guys. But the bottom, it's interesting though, because the bottom corner seems like it could be a little bit thicker. I'll get a nice zoom on this one, and then I will come over here and get a zoom on this one, and then both together. See, it's just a little bit different design. So what really sells me on this case, on the Rinky, is the side. So yes, it may be a little bit thicker on the bottom by just a hair, but the side being thinner, you can clearly see right here the difference. To me, in the hand, I think that's going to provide a little better feel maybe, versus having this in the hand. It's a little, I can feel there's an edge or a lip or something going on here on the side of this case, which makes it just feel wider in the hand. So with that said, hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. Another interesting thing is just simply what the Note 7 is going to look like in the hand, period. The size and whatnot. So that was pretty fun to get my hands on these and get to see, is this thing actually going to be 5.7 or 5.8 inch screen, which it seems like that's still up for debate too. But with the edge screen, maybe it will be 5.8, who knows. Anyway, that's that. The thickness, you can see the thickness of what the phone will be. It's a little thicker at the top, of course, with the edges. So what are my picks? At the end of the day, I decided I wanted to keep two of these cases. Because I had the Rinky before for my Note Edge, I'm a little bit partial to this one, and I do like the feel of the thinner edges versus this guy, which it feels like just comes out further in the edge. So, and then the last case, this guy being a nice rubbery tactile feel, I definitely do like this case. So the long and short of it, the two I decided to keep, the Rinky and the Slim and Soft. The reason is because I feel like this is going to be the hands down winner for me if it protects the camera, if it keeps the camera screen off. So on the off chance I want a thicker case, because the sides are a little bit thinner on this Rinky, I think this is going to be the winner. So this guy, I'm sorry to say, but that one's going to go back. These will be the two that I'm going to keep. So anyway, this is just a long review, having a little bit of fun. So if you guys have any questions, just post it in the comments. I do appreciate your time. Hopefully someone found this helpful. Have a great day.